So my thoughts on polyamory, being polyamorous or polygamy. My thoughts are pretty much what I always say. I think that grown folks should do what makes them happy. As long as their behaviors are not including children and animals, I think that grown folks should do what makes them happy in the most disciplined, healthy way. Because at the end of the day, grown folks are going to do what they want to do anyway. Being healthy, being responsible should always be a non-negotiable, and it should always be a requirement. As far as men having multiple wives, women having sister wives, women having multiple husbands, do you, boo-boo? I think that you should do what makes you happy, darling. Do what makes you happy. As I always say, they're not doing it in my pad. They're not doing it in my residence. It's not taking place in my home. People like to love on who they like to love on. People like to engage with who they like to engage with. And some of the most beautiful people have colorful families. Some of the most beautiful people that I have befriended are from the LGBTQ community, are considered to have big families. Yeah. So some of the most beautiful, most genuine people are those people who do not live that lives a non-conventional type of lifestyle. From the beginning of time, the beginning of the ages, and the beginning of humanity, people have been doing the things that works for them and their household. People have been doing the things that make them happy. And when, you make mistakes or things go left or whatever, you find out what doesn't work for you, you move on, right? And you live and you learn. I think that people should be respectful. I think that if there is a man and a woman that is in a union and they are exclusive to their union and they have agreed to commit to their exclusive separate union with just them and them only, and all things that a traditional marriage requires, layout and things, the laws of that union. I think that people should be left to their exclusive union and marriage. And I think that that should be a hands-off thing. And I think that people should respect that. And I think that the people, both parties, should honor that. Now, for the people who like to, and create unions and partnerships and whatever, and build kingdoms and the things that are in their in their realm of their lifestyles, whether that's polyamory or polygamy or whatever, do you, darling. You do what works for you and yours, and you do what makes you happy. So I think that I pretty much, that's the gist of what I had to say and my thoughts on that. I think I made myself very clear about how I feel about that. Yes, I do believe that people should leave people's unions, their exclusive unions, alone and have respect for that, especially the traditional thing. Again, if people like bigger families and like to create bigger families and all parties involved are in agreement, I think that people should really do what makes them happy and really do what works for them. So that's what I feel about the topic of you know, a blended family, polygamy, polyamory, all of the above. You live your beautiful life and you do what makes you happy, darling. Peace. Ashe. Ashe.